Nightclubs are not built for love. They're built for validation, for attention, for options. A woman doesn't walk into a nightclub thinking, let me strengthen my relationship tonight. No, she walks in, consciously or not, to measure her market value. How many eyes turn? How many men approach? How many compete? How many desire? That environment is social proof on steroids. And this isn't a moral argument, it's psychological reality. Nightclubs are engineered for stimulation. The loud music lowers logic. Alcohol lowers boundaries. Dim lighting raises mystery. Everything about that space is designed to heighten impulse and reduce restraint. Now here's where many men lie to themselves. They say, it's just dancing. She's just having fun. Nothing is happening. But the truth is, trust without boundaries becomes self-betrayal. Because what you tolerate becomes your standard. And nightlife culture normalizes something subtle but powerful: constant external validation. Being approached, being flirted with, being desired, publicly, repeatedly, by many. Even if nothing physical happens, something psychological shifts. Attention is no longer anchored. It becomes scattered across the room, across options. That's why serious men often avoid dating women deeply immersed in that lifestyle. Not because those women are bad people, but because the environment itself conflicts with long-term bonding. You cannot build depth in a space designed for options. You cannot build loyalty in a space built for replacement. You cannot build intimacy in a space built for performance. And here's the deeper layer. A person who constantly seeks external validation rarely feels internally fulfilled. No partner can fill that gap. Not with love, not with money, not with attention, not even with commitment. Because the dopamine isn't coming from being chosen by one. It's coming from being wanted by many. That's why men often lose in nightlife dynamics. You think you're competing with other men, but you're not. You're competing with the environment itself. The lights, the music, the chaos, the stimulation. And no relationship can outcompete constant stimulation. That's the uncomfortable truth. Nightclubs aren't where people go to build relationships. They're where people go to explore alternatives, sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously, but always psychologically. So what does a disciplined man do? He doesn't argue with the environment. He doesn't try to control it. He opts out. He chooses spaces that align with what he wants: growth over distraction, clarity over chaos, depth over attention. He chooses the gym over the club, purpose over performance. Because at the end of the day, nightclubs are not for love. Follow us for more.